Yo, I was just watching a bowling tournament, and before the guy that was bowling rolled the ball, he kissed it before he rolled it, and I thought to myself, that guy kisses balls. Personally, even if I was a bowling champion, I still would never kiss balls. I would never kiss balls. Even if everybody else is kissing balls before they bowl, I'm not kissing balls. And that's pretty much how I have always been, YouTube. Like I never just do what everybody else do just because they say that it's cool. I do what I think is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I think like this mask. I like to wear this mask. I be wearing this mask like I told you all day. I've been working on the road for 3 months. I'm so ungroomed. I need a haircut bad. My beard is just, I look like a lumberjack. And I pretty much wear this all day. And I don't even really care how it makes people feel. I'm cold. And, and I don't want to lose my ear pods. I be bouncing around them. They might fall off, explode. I got them expensive new ear pods. And I hate explaining about my mask. You know what I'm saying? But to the tyrants that get in my comments and keep saying, like, if I don't take the mask off, they're going to unsubscribe from me. Look, I don't come up into whatever prison or county jail that you work at and tell you to tuck in your uniform. I don't think that it's right that you tell me, Marcus Russell, what I should be wearing on the Marcus Russell show. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I sound entitled, don't I? Man, like for real, I sound entitled like if I was Trumpito's son, like if I was Eric Trump, like in the Biden administration had basically attacked my family and then like banks closed all our accounts and froze and audited all our businesses and then like you know what I would do? I will become the vice president of my dad's organization, the Trumpito organization, and then I would invest in new digital currency because my dad's still stupid rich, and then I will make more than $2 billion just this year, 2025. You know what I'm saying? In a couple months, and then I will write a freaking book about it. Yo, my name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Yo, they are saying that Eric Trump is an entitled brat, and he's taking advantage of his dad's position. Even Caitlin Collins' strong face ass is accusing them of crypto corruption and basically saying they're inside trading. But me, I'm saying, Eric, you finally did something to make the family proud. You did it, buddy. Good job. Man, high five, man. Yo, make sure you tap that like and subscribe button. Let's get right to the video.
Trump that is called Under Siege: My Family's Fight to Save Our Nation. It details what Eric Trump says was a coordinated plan to destroy his family, a plan that he says extended to the nation's biggest banks, cutting off access to the kind of financing that developers need for real estate ventures. Eric Trump writes in his new book, quote, "The same siege came from some insurance carriers and other financial partners, and when we lost our banking, we quickly became a leader in cryptocurrency." In fact, a Forbes article last week declared that Trump is now one of America's biggest Bitcoin investors. I want to talk about all of this with my next source, the executive vice president of the Trump Organization, the author of Under Siege, Eric Trump. And thanks for being here, sir, and congrats on the book. Obviously, as we noted, you have been pretty busy lately on expanding into a range of ventures, including crypto. You recently told the Financial Times it has actually netted your family over $1 billion in pre-tax profits over the past year. And I think for an industry that is changing as much as crypto is, and for someone who is new, relatively new to that world, how did you make so much money so fast?
Caitlin, I never thought I'd get into crypto, and I talk about it a lot in Under Siege. We were debanked. We were deplatformed. They came after us like absolute dogs. I was the guy getting the call from Capital One and JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America and so many others in the middle of the night saying, congratulations, we're canceling all your bank accounts and you can't do business anymore. They literally shut us out of the financial markets for doing absolutely nothing wrong, only because my father decided to wear a hat that said, "Make America Great Again." They wanted to take the rails out from under our business. These aren't political entities. These are golf courses. These are condominium buildings. And they tried to destroy us. And that's when I found that I don't think there's anything that traditional finance can do better than crypto. Crypto's faster. It's cheaper. It's more transparent. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's the modern and future finance. And so The same people that were coming after us were going after the people in the crypto industry, and I realized how smart they were, and I realized how innovative they were, and I'm incredibly proud to be part of the crypto industry. It is the industry that is going to govern finance in 3, 5, and 10 years.
Well, you said recently that the crypto space is basically 50%, or I think you said at least 50% of what you're doing. How much of the business is still real estate projects, and how much of it is crypto now?
Yeah. Oh, a tremendous amount of real estate. Obviously, you know our hard assets. You've been to so many of them over the years, and I love real estate. Hard assets is my bread and butter, and it's what I absolutely love to do. We're builders. But, I really do believe cryptocurrency, mainly Bitcoin, is the greatest hedge against real estate, right? One's a very illiquid asset. One's a very liquid asset. It's tradable 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's tradable around the world. There's no middlemen, there's no banks, there's no financial institutions. It can't be stripped from you. It can't be weaponized against you. And I think it's one of the things that has so much appeal for the crypto industry and why it's the fastest growing industry on earth right now. I mean, crypto is literally growing faster than the internet was in the 1990s. And it's amazing. And you watch every big bank get into crypto now. They have to. You watch what Bitcoin's doing. You watch what Ethereum's doing. You watch what stable coins are doing. And you watch how much money is coming into the United States based on cryptocurrency. And that's a wonderful thing for the US dollar.
Yeah, and when your father retook office this time, I mean, he was pretty skeptical of it the last time he was in office. I remember that. And this time he said he wanted to be the first crypto president. And to do that, he's installed a lot of pro crypto aides inside the administration. He has a new crypto task force. They've loosened regulations. Some people want to know, how do you draw the line between what he does as president and what your family does as business?
Well, I think you know me well enough to know that I stay the hell out of Washington, D.C., and I always have. And listen, again, we found crypto because we were debanked. They tried to take everything away from us, and we found that industry because of that. But if you look at all around the world, right, everybody wants the U.S. dollar. Everybody, universally. No one in Asia wants any of their currencies. No one in Europe wants the euro. No one wants the pound. No one wants any of the South American or African currencies. Guess what they want? They all want the U.S. dollar. And so what's happening is you look at instability around the world, people are gravitating toward the American system. And I think that's a beautiful thing for our country. And Caitlin, if you look at China, they were running toward cryptocurrency. If you look at the UAE, if you look at the entire Middle East, they were all sprinting toward cryptocurrency. My father's winning the race, and he's winning it for America, and I'm incredibly proud of that because this just is the future of banking. It's a future of finance. I mean, again, this is what is growing the fastest in the world. It's picking.
Yo, what's crazy is, first of all, calling his book I Am Your Retribution, or it's so cool. Good job, Eric. But he basically, I didn't get to the end of it. It was like 15 minutes, but he destroyed her with one bar because she kept on asking him, like, so, it's interesting that your dad is the president. What, are y'all a business? Are y'all a president? He was like, look, the real problem is people like Nancy Pelosi, who runs every trade via her husband 3 days before new legislation is passed. Bars. Killed her with them bars. But are we looking at like prophecy, like one world currency? Seemed like everything I heard he was saying, it remind me of, cause he was just like China. Everybody hates their dollar. They don't. The only dollar is the U.S. dollar, and we're about to go and invest into cryptocurrency, and the world can invest in it at the same rate. Is that one world dollar that is in the? Man, I hate when I sound like a conspiracy theorist. I'm not really one. I don't think so. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. I think Eric rocks. Right now, Eric's never been cool till today. He's cool now. Tell me what you think in the comments. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.